So, welcome to tournament day 2, first game of the day. It is Silent Rain versus Toss a Coin to Your Cut Purse. And we are joined for the pick and ban phase. It's Silent Rain on blue and Toss a Coin to Your Cut Purse on red side. And the pick and ban should start any second now.
This is the first game of day 2 for some of you, but for myself, it's actually the last game of day 1.
Yeah, that depends strongly on the time zones you're in. That's correct. So for most of you watching, that's probably the last game of day 1.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for the official tournament schedules, it's already day 2. But yeah. So yeah, we see a game here with just a core hero set, so 7 heroes.
Yeah, there were surprisingly 4 teams that actually requested full hero games.
Yeah, I think we saw a full roster game yesterday, the second game.
Mm-hmm.
And the pick and ban was quite interesting. And one of the casters said it was pretty much, or it could have been a defeat in just the pick and ban because most of the comfortable picks were taken or were banned
Mm-hmm.
before they could have been picked. So yeah, but we'll see what will happen here. Teams reading up, and there is the first ban. So that is it was too quick for me to catch it. What was the first
It
champion?
was Dodger the
Ah, yeah,
Warlock.
Dodger is missing now, so less discard potential for both teams. And I mean, Dodger is quite a strong champion for these short games. So, oh yeah, and we see a Aryan pick for red team and a Wasp pick for blue team and a Xagatha pick for blue team, if I'm correct. So this pick and ban has Sabina banned. Yeah, I can understand that.
Surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised she wasn't picked in those
Yeah,
first 3.
because yeah, quite. Oh yeah. So pick and ban is finished.
It's
That
quite
was
quick.
real fast. But
Yeah.
yeah, we have Tiger Claw Wasp on blue team and Aryan and Xagatha on red team. And yeah, I mean,
So Tiger Claw and Wasp is an interesting combo. I don't really see the synergy between the two heroes. But in guards, the heroes are so versatile that almost any two heroes can work together.
yeah, I mean, Tiger Claw can just run around in the backline and disturb everything and annoy the snake probably.
Mm-hmm.
And if he takes the defensive upgrade path, then he's more or less unkillable. And for
Yeah,
Aryan, it's yeah, he's not that fast, so we'll have trouble to uh, run and catch Tiger Claw. And for Wasp, I think she's not really in danger here. And the second thing is, she can, if Xagatha wants to go for the range tree on her red card, she can pretty easily deny that.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Reds, both Sargatha and Arian, upgrade to? Because they both have the option of going ranged, but do they go melee because Wasp?
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a big enough deterrent. Like with Zargatha, I think her ranged red is very strong, so I don't think Wasp would keep me from upgrading to red if that's the path I want to go.
Yeah, surely.
Uh, yeah, I am doing that right now. Got static on Tiger Claw. That means Sneaky is playing Wasp. John is an Aryan and not a mean wolf on Zargatha.
Yeah. Yeah, we see the teams are sorting their cards. So again, we have Tiger Claw the Cut Purse, who is like a real dodgy character, can run away quickly, has high initiative, or even the potential to, yeah, decides on which path he goes, but he can be threatening to heroes. But I think in that game, it would probably best choice not to go for that, but to go for mobility and just steal coins and move around over the board. Then we have Wasp, who can create a static barrier which blocks movement when activated, and she's quite a good disruptor, can pull and push heroes, or mainly pull heroes on the board around, make them discard cards. Then on the red team we have Aryan, who can be quite an assassin-like even character if he goes for the attack upgrades and teleports right to you or swaps places with a minion. So he can be quite a threat if he wants to. And we have at last Xagatha for red team, which is a pretty heavy CC melee option, or she can even upgrade into a ranged version, but she can, yeah, freeze, what a Medusa would do. They can turn the enemies into stone. They can, she can pull enemies and mess around with their movement and attack choices if she wants to. So that's a quite interesting game, and we'll see how it will turn out.
Blue team's heroes are both kind of annoying to play against.
Yeah,
Tiger Claw with his fast movement, he's hard to actually hit, and then as you chase him, he steals coins from you and runs away.
yeah. I mean
Wasp, who
that's
can cancel your attacks and keep you from moving into barriers. They got two heroes that are really gonna like just be a pain to play against.
yeah, certainly.
And red team's heroes are more the kind of want to get in and fight. Definitely hero brawlers.
Yeah, they want
They,
to skirmish. They really
mm-hmm.
want to go in there and fight.
Hard to make Tiger Claw fight you though.
Yeah,
So it'd be interesting to see if they pivot to more of a minion strategy.
I mean the first two games we saw were both double push wins. So it seems that in this short format of the tournament, the push is really, really um, um, yeah,
It's really important.
yeah, important. That was the word I was
Yeah.
searching for. Thanks. Yeah, it's. I mean, or it should at least be partly focused because
It's interesting because the the way those two games ended today would have ended a full game as well because they ended on the second push.
Yes.
In a short game, the third push is the final push if the game does not end in any other way before then.
Yeah. I mean,
So I think.
in the first
Oh,
game we saw pretty good that the push, the first push was not covered from one of the teams, so they were out of position after the first push and lost the second push. And yeah, you should try and prevent that. So
yeah, I think a big part of that was inexperience on the teams, because I know when you first start playing, you feel sort of safe
yeah,
that the minion wave won't push into your throne because you start with an extra one. So you kind of have this false sense of security of like, oh, we're gonna start 2 minions up, so it's not a big deal. We can take our time. We can mess with the heroes, try to get a kill, and then go in if we see that our minion wave is in danger. And so
yeah,
they kind of get overconfident, and then it's when they realize, oh, I need to get in there and start killing some minions, it's too late.
yeah, yeah. You need to make sure that the enemy is not blocking you from actually going to the beach and killing the minions. Because if they're in the right position, then you can't really go in there, or at least you need to make sure you don't get killed in that attempt. And then you have a very hard time, uh, yeah, going to that beach and killing the minions. Yeah.
So it looks like the players are still trying to figure out their technical issue. I think one of them's having trouble seeing the cards.
Oh, okay. The yeah, cards getting placed on the boards to check if everything's visible. Yeah.
All right, sorry to put a wrench in the works. I have to restart the room because everyone's orientation on all their cards is for some reason wrong. So we're gonna
Okay.
try and restart the room. I don't know a better way to do it. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so we just head back to our next up page because there were some slight technical issues, and we will see you back after the restart of the room. welcome back. There were some slight technical issues with Tabletopia. Nothing too spectacular, just needed to restart the room. And we see the teams are now mostly ready. Red team already played their first 2 cards. Blue team needs to play their cards as well, and then the game will start. The referee leaves his seat so he can watch without disturbing the competitors. And now for everyone just joining, it's Wasp and Tiger Claw on blue team, so a pretty annoying team, one could say, with lots of mobility on Tiger Claw and the potential to deny mobility on Wasp. On the other hand, we have Aryan, and he can just run around and try maybe even to threaten Wasp if he chooses his teleport or swap with a minion. And then Xagatha, who can pull and freeze enemies in place. So quite an interesting game actually. And yeah, you see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the red team is going to bother chasing down the heroes on the blue team, because they have so much mobility and initiative that they're very hard to lock down.
Yeah, you need to pre-think everything, because at least Tiger Claw is in most of the cases faster than you if he wants to be. And even if you attack him, he has bonus movement on his dodge card. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough challenge if you want to chase them down. And on the other hand, for Wasp, you can not really get into range if she doesn't want to. Or you are right next to her if she decides to go for the hook on her green. So yeah, will be quite interesting to see. But actually I don't think we will see that much kill pressure if there's no major mistakes here or major misplays, because yeah, as I said, the blue team is very versatile and agile here and can just run away or keep poking around. So, and you don't really want to be in range as long as Tiger Claw has a steal, because then you lose your coins and maybe get denied a level up. Oh yeah, and we see first turn. So blue card, the steal is out, yes, but in the first round that's not that important of a card. I'm
It's
going
a
first.
pretty standard opening of blue and
Yeah,
green cards you usually
yeah,
see.
exactly, yeah.
I know a lot of people feel playing one of your red or golds in the first turn is a mistake, because they like to hold on to that threatening presence for the rest of the round.
Yeah,
But I think first turn in the first round, it's not that big of a deal, because you're going to only kill one minion
yeah,
in the round at the most anyway. So sometimes burning that gold that only gives you one movement is not the worst thing, because then you're trading off for more movement in
yeah,
later turns.
yeah, because you're gonna fast travel anyways, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we see Xagatha and Wasp went for their respective jungles, so that's quite normal, I think, for the opening, because you can take this minion here in the back from there if you have 2 movement, so that's just fine. We see Tiger Claw going for the 3 minions here in the back, and Aryan kind of trying to deny that, or at least standing in the way of that. And yeah, second turn, see both the green or blue cards that have not been played here. And yeah, here is the card I mentioned for the ranged denial. So Wasp can deny ranged attacks in her radius, and if she upgrades that, she does not even need to discard a card, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a pretty strong card there. And
Yeah, the first tier, it directs the attack toward her, so she
yeah.
has to actually defend against it. The
Oh.
upgraded version just makes the opponents do a hold action.
Yeah, and we see here Aryan and Sagatha moved in, and now I think Tiger Claw is in a pretty tight space there because he already played his green card. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
but he's against two melee heroes.
yeah,
He can always just run away. His red and his gold are faster than both their reds and golds.
yeah,
Um,
that's true.
I was wondering if which of these teams were actually going to stick together. I had a feeling that Aryan and Zargatha were going to uh, kind of support each other as they hunt for hero kills.
Yeah,
You can see Wasp and Terraclaw are super separated right now, which I think is maybe their plan, because Terraclaw is a very independent hero. He kind
yeah,
of just runs off and does his own thing because he has so much mobility. And Wasp, while she is sort of a support hero, she doesn't really need to stay near her teammates because she's supportive in a way that she disrupts the enemy heroes.
yeah, exactly. So
See what Terraclaw is going to do here.
yeah, probably he will just go for his gold card actually. Okay, that's interesting.
Really wants to get out of the way of Zargatha.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, all of the teams now played one of the attack cards. We have the red card on Aryan with uh, the ability to push if he wants to, but yeah, he is not in range to attack anything. At least he can attack minions, but no champions. Then we have Xagatha, and the Xagatha gold card actually is pretty unique because you can this turn discard an attack card to defend and resolve the primary action, so you can attack back. That's needs to be taken into account when you face Xagatha. And that's probably why they would not consider attacking her in the first point. Okay.
Yeah, so Terraclaw was actually really in a tough position there. When he got pinched in like that, that pretty much guaranteed he was not going to get a minion kill. Because if he plays his red there, he dies to Zargatha's gold.
Yeah.
And since Aryan played his red, he could not get into range of a minion, because then Aryan would attack him. And he'd have to discard his red to block the attack, which means he still doesn't get a minion kill.
Yeah. So we see one minion taken for blue team, where Wasp is standing, and 2 minions taken for red team next to their minions. And now it will be interesting to see if they try and go for that Tiger Claw kill next round, or if they just decide that they leave him there and go for the minions instead.
Yeah, I think I think it would be smarter for red team to work their way toward the blue minions and maybe kind of try to bully wasps the same way they bullied Tiger Claw.
Yeah. Okay, so gold card on Aryan. Red card on Xagatha with 5 movement, so she can reposition wherever she wants. Red card on Tiger Claw, so now he can go into a position where he can take a minion with a gold card next round. And red card for mobility on Wasp as well.
Aryan wants to keep the pressure on Tiger Claw. I think if he moves
Oh,
Okay,
no.
it looks like he's not going to.
No, he's going for the minions. Iron will probably just take the minion in the back there if he gets the opportunity to, and Xagatha will most probably go up here and go for the 2 other minions. Because even if the blue team manages to kill all 4 minions, which I think they can do, because now they are positioned quite good actually, but even then it's evened out for the minions. If Iron does not go for the super kill. Yeah. Wasp moving in, so she can kill the minion there with her gold card next turn if she wants to, or use her red.
So Zargatha can now actually pressure Wasp here,
Yeah, because she has 5 movement and she can go.
but
Oh,
she's going for the minions.
yeah, going safe, going for the minions. And taking into account that Wasp can pull you 1 space if you're in a straight line. And that she will most probably, because Wasp can now upgrade, as well as Xagatha and Aryan. Tiger Claw gets a pity coin. But this blue card on Wasp, you can pull a enemy unit 1 space towards you. So if Xagatha would have positioned herself 1 space nearer to Wasp, Wasp could have denied her 1 minion kill with the pull. Or at least it would have taken longer. Oh, and they decide to... Yeah, so blue team takes the ranged minion away, and Xagatha no longer can attack with her gold card in first turn. So we'll see if she will go for the ranged red upgrade, or if she will just stay with melee and move next turn. And actually, I think if she's going for range here, there will be a mind game played, because if Wasp predicts the upgrade on red card and plays her green, then she can deny the red card on Xagatha if she wants to.
I think Wasp's first level green is only radius 2 though.
Oh,
So I think it will reach Zargatha.
okay. Now in that case, we'll see if Wasp wants to level up and get the tier 2 version of it.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe that's why Zargatha decided to be 3 spaces away.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering why she didn't position herself to be next to both minions. Because she knew the enemy team was going to remove 1 minion, and of course they're going to remove the one that she can have easy access to. And
Yeah.
if she had positioned herself to hit both, then it doesn't matter which one they take away.
Yeah.
She can still kill one with the gold.
So we see a boomerang upgrade on Wasp. So the melee version was just used as stats. She gets +1 initiative for that. Same on Xagatha's side. She gets her ranged attack and +1 initiative. And Aryan is going for initiative as well, so he went for his ranged attack
Also
as
in
well.
range, yes.
Yeah, so
They
double
apparently
range
are
now
not
on...
worried about Wasp.
Yeah, not at all. But we'll see how that turns out for them. I mean, the way they played the last round, they don't need to bother about that. But if Wasp at some point decides to block or to upgrade her green to the next tier and get the 3 radius on it, then it's pretty annoying for them, because then she can really deny minion kills here. or even even hero kills if she plays it right.
Yeah, it does require a bit of timing. She needs to predict when they're
Yeah,
gonna play those reds and
yeah,
not throw
that's
golds.
the hard part about that.
Yeah, if do you remember which team had first ban? Was it blue or red?
It should have been blue, I think.
Okay, so that's interesting that they banned Dodger and then pick Wasp.
No, I think no, it was red team, yeah, because Wasp was the first pick, and the opposing team gets the first ban. So it was
Okay.
red team ban Dodger and then Wasp pick. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dodger Wasp would have been a really strong combo here. Potentially. But, I mean...
Yeah, Wasp is the Dodger counter, so I guess if you're going to play her, then you should pick up Wasp so that he can't counter your pick.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they were thinking. But then Dodger gets banned, and they still go with the Wasp, though.
Yeah. Maybe he's just very comfortable playing her. And I mean, with a boomerang, you have a pretty solid range and have a pretty good attack as well, so that's not a bad option.
Yeah, Wasp is a strong hero, even if she's against 0 ranged heroes.
Yeah. So, let's see. We probably see a gold card from Tiger Claw here, just to get the first minion there. Red card on
some money.
Zagatha. The static
Oh,
shield on Wasp. Okay.
Tiger Claw goes red, not gold.
Oh, okay.
I think
He
he's
did.
gonna kill the minion and then go into its place so he can play his gold next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can, after his attack, he can move one turn, so he can reposition himself slightly.
Yeah.
And we see a
So that
tie for 10. The token flipped. And Aryan goes first there. Then Wasp.
we do see Aryan and Zargatha sticking together.
Yeah. But Aryan's still in a position to kill a minion, so that's fine. Oh, and if Aryan decides to go for the... I'm not sure about the
He
initiatives.
did not take the melee.
Yeah, he can take the melee, but what I'm right now thinking about is Aryan faster on his gold card than Wasp? Or are they both equal? I think they're both at 11.
They're both at 11. Well, they're both at 11 with +1 initiative. So.
Yeah. And
right now the Wasp has the tie, so she'd be able to kill the minion.
no, actually it just flipped again.
Oh.
Yeah, because 9 and 9 on Xagatha and Tiger Claw. And now, if Wasp goes for the gold card, actually Iron can deny that. Because then he can move the minion one space with his gold card. And Wasp can't kill it. And I wonder if they see that. So I think Wasp should not play an attack right now. Because Iron will attack first. And if Wasp goes with a boomerang, he can just reposition the minion. He can just decide not to activate his action on his gold card.
Yeah, well, she could also kill the other red minion.
She could kill the other red minion, yeah,
so
sure.
let's see if she wants to burn her red.
Yeah.
Keeping the red might be nice, though, because it's very threatening. Oh, she plays the gold. It looks like she didn't see it. And the snake plays the charm. I was wondering if she was going to play the charm, because she knew Wasp was probably going to attack and stay put.
Yeah, so...
Now she's going to position Wasp toward her, which is an interesting move when you've already played one of your attack cards.
Yeah. So, Aryan did not decide to move, or is he just reconsidering? Yeah,
I
he
don't
did
know.
not move the minion.
Oh, he didn't move the minion. Because if he did, then no, that's a friendly minion, so Zargatha doesn't care about that. Maybe
Yeah.
he just forgot that he could do that.
Yeah, most probably. Or maybe it was a tactic because they wanted to pull Wasp in. Because if he repositioned
No,
it,
because
she could have moved out of range for Sagatha with her
oh
movement.
yes,
So that
yeah,
could
is that?
actually be planned.
I don't know if that's worth
Yeah,
giving her 2 gold so that maybe you can kill her.
yeah. I mean, so Sagatha
See,
has
Zargatha
gold.
definitely she's guaranteed a hit.
Yes.
So if Arian plays his teleport, he can teleport next to her and kill her on turn 4 because she would be down 1 card.
Yeah.
So I guess that is the plan. The tricky part though is trying to position with that teleport when there's so many empty minion spawn points on the map right now.
Yeah. I mean, he could just use his one movement, which could be enough. Because the only
You gotta,
place he could teleport is next to Xagatha and Wasp,
yeah,
I
you gotta
think.
figure Wasp is going to run away right now.
Yeah, most probably. She will use her, maybe even her red card, and just run away. Because she still has both her green and her blue, so she should be able to defend with one of that cards. Because Xagatha has only 4 attack on the gold card. And blue team needs to kill a minion, otherwise the push is gonna happen. So can they do that?
No, because
Mm,
Claw is out of attacks,
yeah, and Wasp.
and Wasp is not gonna get there. She's gonna be also too busy trying not to die right now.
Yeah, I
I
think
think she
that's the
has,
main
yeah,
reason.
I think she has to play her green. I think her green gives her the most movement, and then she can block this attack with a red, and then she really only needs to go 2 spots to be safe, as
Yeah.
long as she stays within empty minion spawn points.
Hmm.
She would be safe from Arian's teleport.
I I wonder or if she needs her red card to defend though, because the Xagatha attack is only 4 damage, but I'm not quite sure if she has 4 defense on another card.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's her blue or her green that has more defense.
yeah, but we will see that just as the turn goes on. So blue team now seeing their position and trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah,
Tagcloak
I
shows
do
his card.
believe her blue is slower than Arian's green, though. So if she plays blue, then Arian has to teleport before she moves.
Yeah,
So right now, I think the safest play for her is to play blue.
so we'll see all cards on the board. I will flip in a few seconds. Yeah, and there we see the teleport. Oh, and the red card for
Wow.
movement there. Oh,
Did she just attack Arian here?
oh yeah, she could do that.
Oh, but Medusa actually played her Stone Gaze.
Yeah, so the Stone Gaze is if there's only one
Wasp is
minion.
first actually.
Hmm?
Wasp is
Yeah,
going
Wasp
to
is
resolve
first.
first
Oh
because it has
yeah,
the
and
tiebreaker.
she attacks Aryan. He needs to discard
Yeah.
his red card, so he's out of
So
attacks as well.
so that's another way to stay safe.
Yeah,
Best defense is a good offense.
yeah. So next up is Xagatha. But at that point, It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, they see they have the push. They don't want to threaten a kill here. I mean, at that point, they probably can't even threaten a kill.
The kill wasn't happening at that point.
Yeah. And now they're just moving in to the
Getting
next
ready for the
zone.
next push.
Yeah. I just noticed that every every spot on the map, more or less, is covered with empty minion spawn points, so his teleport is kind of tricky to place. He just
Yeah,
uses this for the one movement.
unfortunately, Zargatha didn't help him out by taking a spot on a spawn point. She could have gave him more options.
Yeah. And now Tiger Claw. He will most probably just walk in the general direction of the shore, but it seems that he's trying to make sure that he's not attacked by Iron next round. Yeah, okay. So, last turn.
If I'm Tiger Claw, I'm not worried about that getting attacked.
No, at that point he's not, because he knows Iron has no attacks right now, and next round he can just play his green card and or defend with his green card and even get 2 movement out of it. So that is a pretty viable option there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't play his green card last turn. And this turn he can threaten Aryan with his steel.
Yep, could have done that.
Aryan
But
wants to get into the next zone to get ready for the push, and if he's got to worry about getting his money stolen, that's going to make his decision tough.
yep. But I think what was on Tiger Claw's mind when he placed his steel was that they were going for the wasp kill. Maybe he saw that and he thought, may as well just move and then see where they go and use the greater movement version. So because the green card has 3 movement on it, so he might just want to reposition himself there when he knows where the enemies are going. On a tie for 11 between Wasp and Iron. The coin has been flipped. And now it's Wasp going into the battle zone as well.
Aryan has Spell Shield as his last card anyway, so he wouldn't be able to get his coin stolen.
Yep. Okay, there's a question in chat if we could show the cards occasionally, but yeah, I can try to do that. So yeah,
So we're gonna
the
get
round
the
finished.
push of the game.
Yep. So 1 push token down, and I mean they are not in terrible position right now, so I think they can reposition themselves to push it back.
Yeah, I think the thing they have to worry about is right now is dying, especially Wasp. She finds herself in between both Zargatha and Aryan.
Yeah. That's not exactly the spot where you want to be as a ranged, more or less squishy hero.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to defend your base like this. Tiger Claw can't really spend time backing up Wasp because he needs to kill minions.
Yeah. And okay, Tiger Claw can upgrade now, and I'm pretty sure he will choose his red upgrade where he can move before the attack, because then he can take the first minion here in first turn, and then reposition himself to play his gold for a second minion.
Mhm.
And because they are not going for the hero kills anyways, there's no real reason to go for the backstab. And another quite nice effect of that is that you get +1 defense from the item of the backstab. But we'll see how the upgrades will go. Here goes the last minion. Yeah, I think we will see a gold card from Zagatha here, because that's a solid choice. She can hit 2 minions, and she can hit Wasp if she wants to. If she gets attacked, she can then attack twice with a gold effect. So I think there's no big consideration to be taken.
Really no downside to playing gold for her.
So see a defense upgrade. So Wasp is going for the ranged attack deny. She put down her telekinesis, getting +1 defense from it, and now she still has her ranged attack deny. Yeah, we see the backstab is going under the board for Tiger Claw, getting +1 defense and having the ability to move before your attack or after your attack. That's pretty good. Even more so if you're in a position where you want to move exactly one space and then attack a minion. So that's a solid choice here. He's also going for the steal for his blue, which I think is pretty solid. He can...
The poison is, I think, is more effective in the when you're playing the full game.
Yeah.
And the items can start stacking up.
Yeah, for sure. Then we see the... Oh, Zagatha is only going for the terrain stone or her terrain blue, because she has either the option to deny an attack on her blue card, but she put that under her board, getting +1 defense, and now she can turn enemies who are affected by that may not move and count as terrain for the duration of the turn. And for Aryan we see a defense upgrade as well, so he chose his minion swap for a green card.
Yeah, with this beach area, being able to get in position and deny an enemy minion kill is pretty handy.
Yeah. So
Wasp actually does not attack. This was the big question, where she was going to attack.
yeah,
She felt that she knew Zargatha was going to play the gold, but she didn't want to trigger the defensive capability of the gold discard.
yeah. And static barrier is a very good option as well, because now Aryan can't move in and threaten a kill. That's a nice side effect of that. And I think she
I don't-
just denied the teleport.
I don't believe the static barrier affects teleports. I believe it only affects movement.
Is it? May not. Ah, yeah, it's just movement, so he can still teleport. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, because the static barrier on Wasp says each enemy units in radius may not move out of radius, and enemy units outside of radius may not move into radius. So, because Aryan is not technically moving, but swapping places, he can still penetrate the barrier. Or circumvent it in that case. Oh, and we see a steal from Tiger Claw. Yeah, we see the swap here for Aryan, swap with a minion, but the minion will just straight walk back.
See if Tiger Claw goes for the steal, or if he'd rather go for more safe positioning.
Yeah.
Because right now, Arian only has 1 gold to steal from,
Yep.
so he would only be able to move 1 space away from him.
Yeah. And they need to reposition the minion, because that's done after the turn, so should, and not after the round. So the minion should walk back right now.
That's true, which should actually block the
yeah,
Tiger
because
Claw
he can't
movement.
go there. Just on a short notice, we should ping them that okay, yeah, if he goes there then oh no, actually he can't steal if the minion is there.
Right, because he does not have enough movement.
Yeah. Yep. So now it's Tiger Claw's turn. And as we can see, the minion blocks the spot where he wanted to go.
Okay, so he's saying end of everybody's turn, I guess, not
No,
the
it's
turn.
end of turn for... Okay, so... I mean, Ryan is referee, so he probably said something in the voice chat, so that should be fine. Then I remembered the rule incorrectly, but yeah.
Yeah, I also thought it was the end of the turn that the minion gets displaced, but I guess it's the end of the turn.
Okay.
Of after everyone has completed their actions.
Okay, yeah, so then this is a valid move. I'm not sure. Ah, okay, because Tiger Claw can just jump over the minion there and don't bother about Aryan.
Well, Aaron did take his red range attack.
Yeah, he did.
So if he hops over the minion,
Yeah, he's out
he
of
would,
range.
oh, he'll be out of range. Okay.
Yeah, because it's only 2 range. So Aryan not in a position to threaten a minion kill actually, so he needs to move this turn. Xagath on the other hand can still attack a minion and threaten Wasp at the same time. Think even with it, especially with the defense upgrade on Xagatha, she's not that worried about the dagger, the gold card of Wasp, as she can probably
think,
block 3 damage.
Yeah, I think Zargotha just plays her red here, no
Yeah.
matter what. She doesn't really care. If Wasp moves, then she attacks a minion.
Yeah, and if Wasp attacks, she blocks and...
This
Oh!
Arian plays his gold. Okay. Not sure what the plan with the gold is he's just stepping toward Wasp.
Oh, and that's an
Oh.
interesting jump from Tiger Claw as well.
Yeah, he figured since Arian did not play his red, he doesn't need to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because now he can just play his red card next turn and move one space and kill the minion.
Mhm.
Interesting thing will be where Aryan will position himself, because if he can only go one spot with his gold card. Yeah.
okay, so there was a reason not for Zargathan to play red. I had forgotten about Wasp was green. So there was a bit of mind games going there. It
Oh,
seems Zargatha
yes.
knew that Wasp was going to play her green, so she played her
Oh.
blue instead.
Yeah. That's actually pretty tricky. So the Wasp, it's the upgraded green card. This turn, enemies in radius may not perform range attacks. And if Xagatha had played her red, she would have been slower than Wasp, because that's an 11, and the red card on Xagatha is only a 10, I think, with the initiative upgrade.
I think it's really slow. I think it's a
Or it's,
7, so it's an 8
yeah. But
with the
now Wasp
initiative.
decides to go for a minion kill turn 3.
Yeah, so since she was safe,
Yeah.
she decided to take the movement and not get frozen in place by Zargatha. Let's see if Zargatha repositions or she decides to just take her minion kill.
Yeah. Okay. She positioned herself in a way that she can range attack the minion in the back, and then maybe if the lane does not push, can kill the melee minion there next to her as well. But I think Wasp should be able to now at least kill one minion. Maybe even two if she not needs to discard her red card for defense. Because Aryan most probably will now play his red.
Yeah, I think Aryan has to play his red. So anything else would get cancelled by Wasa's gold.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Because the gold card of Wasp cancels skills if you're attacked before the skill activates.
Tire Claw thinking.
Yeah, he's just thinking, where should I go? I think there's nothing much else to do than just take the minion. And I mean, that's now a really rich Tiger Claw there. If he takes that minion, he's on 7 gold. That's actually enough to upgrade twice next turn, because he's already on 5 gold, because he stole 1 gold from Aryan. So that steal really was quite a good move there, actually, because now if he kills that minion, he can level up twice.
Still thinking.
Yeah. I wonder what he's thinking about.
Yeah, are they contemplating going for this Aryan kill? It seems like you just need to clear out these minions and defend your base.
Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, even if if red team kills both one minion now, which, oh, interesting.
He does play his green.
Yeah.
Tire Claw plays his green, doesn't go for the minion kill. Maybe he wants to keep his options open. He can still position for a minion kill.
Yeah.
Problem is that he has to move before Aryan
Yeah,
attacks.
and he will move if he moves to the right, or towards the blue throne, then he moves in range of Iron. And that's not exactly where you want to stand. Even considering that you just played your green card, where you can block non-basic attacks of any kind if you move two spaces in a straight line. So that's a really strong attack card if there's some place around you. Yeah, but as we said, Wasp going for the minion kill there. With her gold card, no one's going faster than her. Tiger Claw repositioning. That's fine as well. And red team will take 2 minions, I think. Or can Iron threaten a kill? Oh, he's on 5 attack on that red card. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, okay, Wasp still has her red card, so if Iron now decides to attack Wasp, they just trading gold, because then next turn Wasp can't take a minion and Iron
If he attacks Wasp, then she would not be able to kill a minion next turn because she
yeah,
would have to discard her red
yeah,
to
sure.
block it.
But Iron is not getting gold either, so they would just trade 1 minion in effect and deny each other the gold from that minion kills.
Now Wasp has enough gold to level up anyway, so
yeah,
I don't see the point in denying her more gold. So he
yeah.
does go for the minion kill.
Yep. It's sadly not enough to level up because he was stolen the 1 gold. And in retrospective, that steal there was really a good move, actually.
You deny a level up and he gives himself a level up.
Yeah.
It's the power of Tiger Claw.
Yeah, the power of Tiger Claw.
Normally you punish this type of greedy fast leveling with kills because they cost your team more.
Yeah.
They give the enemy team more gold. But as we've stated, that Tiger Claw is a very, very tricky hero, very hard to kill.
Yeah. And actually I just looked up and hey, remember that the red team is called Toss a Coin to Your Cut Purse. And I mean, for this game, that's quite fitting, actually.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they just figured that at some point they will play against Tiger Claw and he will steal a coin from them, and then it would be just the best team name to have chosen. But
Yeah, I have a feeling in this tournament there's going to be a lot of coins being tossed to the cut purse.
yeah. Oh, and we have a comment from Flynn here that he thinks that Iron could have killed Wasp because of the super minion. But I think with her defense upgrade, she still has enough defense to block the 5 damage. I mean, we can peek under her.
Yeah, well, her boomerang is less defense. I think it is 4 actually. So he might have been right.
I mean, the electrocute is on 6, and I don't think that the difference is 2 defense on the red card. But we will probably see that if we see the card.
Well, she should be playing her red. There's no reason not to kill a minion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually
Yeah.
she would have been dead because it's 4 defense. She would have died there. And the other high defense card is her green with 5. So
Yeah, so right now her green is actually her highest defensive card.
yeah.
So let's see if the enemy or red team picks up on that. That whenever she plays her green, she's quite vulnerable to Arian's red, especially if he picks up one attack.
Yeah. But in that state of the game, I think the blue team will get the reverse push. Because
Yes, this
red team can't kill a
pushback
minion now,
is pretty
and
much
they will
assured.
just kill both minions, and the lane will push at the end of the round, which is after Xagatha resolves her action. I'm not quite sure what they are thinking about. Maybe discussing. Oh, no, they can't be discussing because they revealed the card.
Now all they can discuss is which one of them wants to take their turn first.
Ah, yeah, because they both on initiative 10 right now. That's correct.
Okay.
Oh, not going for the minion kill there.
She decides she wants to be in a better position for the final push. She's pretty confident that this wave is going to push back.
Ah, because Tiger Claw, but he can't use his gold to kill the super minion.
He can, because the
yeah,
red
the
minion will
will
get
be removed, yes. But if Xagatha spots that, she can... Nope, never mind. That's happening after end of round, so Xagatha has no ability to move there. And they can't even punish the cat there and trying to go for a kill because he goes first on his yellow card and then the entire beach is empty and he can just use his green card to block anything they throw at him and run away. Yeah.
So this is interesting because while this gives Wasp more opportunity to position herself for the next wave, they're going into the final wave down an attack.
Yes.
Because Terraclaw is going to use it to push the wave.
Yep. And Xagatha prepared for a fast travel there. She moved into the throne room and now she can fast travel into the jungle.
Arian can play his teleport.
Yep.
And he can basically teleport anywhere on the map once all the minions get to
No,
respawn.
actually he chose his swap, so...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean, he can still swap with the minion, but... I think he should move first. And he needs to closely consider with which minion to swap, because if he swaps with the... He is in range for this... with his for 2 melee minions, but I think both of them are not a viable option, because on the one side he just moves 2 spaces, which he can do with a normal movement action. And if he swaps with the second minion... Oh, maybe he... Oh yeah, he could do that. And then move 2 spaces, attack with his gold card, and then take the second minion with the with his red card, because he took the ranged version. Because the minion will go back to the battle zone at the end of turn. I wonder if he spots that. Because then they could clear out 4 minions in 3 turns. If they don't need to defend or anything. And I'm not quite sure how blue team should play that right now. Because they are not really in a position to get the push happening.
Yeah, I wonder if they decide to just threaten this push and instead don't kill the heavy and maybe try to kill Arian.
Yeah.
Because if right now if Arian is planning to that Tiger Claw is going to kill this heavy and he plays his teleport because he wants to get in position for the next wave, he's a sitting duck and they both can attack him.
Yeah, because he has only one
Although
movement on that card.
yeah, and if you force him to discard his attack cards, then you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
this final push from happening, and you can get in position and let this wave push at the end of the round.
That could very well be. Okay, we see now Tiger Claw can even move one space before and one space after the attack because he upgraded his red. He put the backstab with Ballista down, getting one defense. And taking the... Yeah, he chose the non-basic attacks. He can now retrieve a discarded card, if I'm not mistaken, if he blocks an attack with his green card.
A discarded skill card.
Skill card. Ah, yeah. And the all cards is on tier 3. And yeah, that's a tanky cat there. Yeah.
I see this a lot when with Tiger Claw players stacking defense. I don't think it's a decision that they specifically chose for the defense. I think it's just happenstance and that the cards that they want all
Yeah,
give plus defense.
because you want the movement on your red card.
Yes.
And then you are more or less forced to take the double defense here. And I mean, for this matchup, you could consider blocking gold cards, but I think it's still worth blocking red cards with your green, because both of them have ranged on their red cards right now. So you are more likely to get hit by a red card than by a gold card.
Cards.
There's a teleport, yeah, and I think, yeah, they are.
Tiger Claw does not kill the minion.
Yeah.
He plays a steal though, which is okay. So they have Wasp boomerang the minion instead.
Ah, okay. Oh, tricky.
I guess they figure Tiger Claw has enough gold.
Yeah.
They want to get Wasp some.
And he can... Ah, okay, no, he can't steal from Iron because he will most likely teleport. And we are getting a comment from one viewer that as a new player he often just picked the skills or the cards for the skills and not for the passive bonuses you get from the cards you don't choose. And now he's thinking about the items as well, so...
I think that's very common when you first start playing this game. Is you just pick the cards that you think sound cool and want to use.
Yeah. And yeah, we see the Iron swaps places with his green card, and that's exactly what I meant, because now the minion will walk back into the battle zone and they will stand right next to each other. And Iron can kill them both if he wants to. And it depends a bit if Wasp decides to stand there and try to prevent the ranged attack, the second attack of Iron. And yeah, blue team is now kind of out of position right now, but they can fast travel. So
yes, they can.
Tiger Claw going for that iron, or at least moving into the direction. Yeah, the minion moved back into battle zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure that swap was necessary. He could have just stepped one space forward and still killed the minion, and walked down and still killed the other minion.
Yep.
Now he needs to go in a direction that's away from his teammate and away from and
yep.
toward the two enemy heroes. So
That's quite true on that point. I mean, even if he does not kill the minions right away, Zagatha will take 2 minions, most likely. Because she is in a position where she can easily kill 2 minions there. And blue team needs to...
I think blue team needs to apply some pressure.
Yeah,
I think they need to
maybe
make these
try
heroes
to
discard some
threaten
attack
Aryan
cards.
there. Yeah. Discarding cards for Aryan would be a good choice. Oh, and he
I think
played
they're in a
his
really
defense.
tough position right now.
So Tiger Claw and Wasp goes first.
Not sure why he plays blue there.
On Aryan, yeah, yeah, because it's his only non-attack movement option right now. So he played his green for the swap, and now he only has the 2 movement on his blue, or he would need to use one of his attack cards to move.
Yeah, so now if Tiger Claw attacks Aryan, Aryan has to discard his red.
Yeah. And I think they can even threaten a kill. Because Wasp has used her boomerang. So she's 1 attack down. Now next is going Tiger Claw with 11 initiative. Yeah. He's most probably attacking Aryan.
Also not sure of Wasp's movement here. I think if she wanted to go for this Aryan kill, she should have went around these minions and kind of blocked off this side of the map.
I mean,
because this is the side he's going to want to go in, because these are the minions that he needs to kill.
Yeah.
These two, yeah, see, he moves there that way. Tiger Claw does a good job of getting in his way. I think Wasp really needed to anticipate that.
I think they can know, because if Aryan now places gold to try and kill the minion, so Tiger Claw can't really attack the Aryan right now because he's too fast. And there's no space where he can jump with his gold card. But he can just play his silver right now, going immune. And then playing gold card next turn.
He blocked with his silver Aryan. He had enough defense. He had with the minion, that friendly minion he was next to, and the item.
Because it's just...
It was a 4 attack from the tiger.
Yeah, just 4 attack, and then -1 from his upgrade, -1 from the minion.
So he does play his red.
Okay.
So Aryan's still going to get 2 minions here.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the blue team's plan is.
Okay, so we see a sidestep here for the movement. That's pretty interesting as well, because he now needs to go first with his... Oh,
So he's just going for a minion.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in the game, Iron just has leveled up once. So he's just worth 1 respawn token. I don't know if it would have been worth to kill him, but probably it would have.
I
But
think the reason you need to threaten these hero kills is because not sure this blue team is going to be able to win this final push. They
yeah,
went into it down 1 attack. Like I said, when they killed the heavy at the start,
yeah,
and they're not going to prevent red team from killing 4 minions this turn or this round.
yeah.
So you're ready, and then you lose an additional one after minion combat.
No,
Blue
they
yeah,
lose
blue
more
team's in a
minions, I guess.
really tough spot right
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, I think they lose this game if they, because there's 5 minions on red team right now, or 4. No, it's 6, and if Tiger Claw kills 1, it's 5, and if Aryan now kills 2 minions and Sagatha kills 1, there's only 2 remaining for blue team. So it's
Yes, but Wasp should be able to kill 1 more.
yeah, she could
So
move in there, but still, I think 1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4.
No,
That's 2 to 4. Oh yeah, no, they just lose.
yeah, they just lost. The game
Yeah.
is already over if they decide to. If I know attacks the minion in range and uh, goes then for the minion kill with his gold. Oh, he decides to
Oh,
move. He didn't see it.
no, no.
No way. Oh my god. Oh wow. That's unexpected.
Okay, I guess they want to keep playing.
Yeah, they want to keep this game alive. So, yeah, gold cards for all 4 heroes here. It's not that surprising. Tiger Claw goes first with his 14, killing a minion, taking the 2 gold, and now it's a 3-way tie for. Oh no, actually, it's a 2-way tie for 13 on Xagatha and Wasp.
The only thing I can think of is okay. So Wasp has So Wasp has initiative on Arian. So if he stays there, she can walk up to him and kill him before he kills the minion. But I think that death is worth it because then she doesn't kill a minion.
Yeah, and they still lose the push.
Yeah.
Yep. And now, I mean, now the only remaining minion will be the heavy, and Xagatha can probably kill it turn 1. So
Well, that's her
never
minion.
mind, that's her own minion. So Arya needs to
Yes.
kill the heavy minion there. So the all cards are resolved. They need to remove 1 minion because they're only down 1. Oh yeah. I mean it's still a tough spot to be, but
Yeah, I think. Let's see here. Zargatha. 1, 2. Yeah, she has 3 movement on her blue, so she can get within range of this minion. So I think Ireland just plays Spell Shield, waits a turn, lets Zargatha get within range of this minion, and
yeah.
then they both play reds. And Zargatha has the initiative, so she would go first, kill the melee minion, and then Arian kills the heavy minion, and they win the game.
Yep.
And So does Wasp can maybe put a wrench in this by playing her silver?
Yep. But at the same point, yeah, she probably wants to play silver first turn and then try to move and threaten the 2 minions.
Although I think Zargotha's blue is faster, so it would not matter. And they both have 2 initiative items.
Oh, but there's a good comment from the in the chat right now, because I think that Wasp's green is faster than the range attack of Zagatha. So it comes down to a mind game of Wasp being in radius to block the attack for Zagatha, and Zagatha waiting for Wasp to play her green.
This is a good point.
So
I think if you're Zargotha, you still move within range of this minion.
yeah.
And then maybe instead of the red, you play your silver. This
Yeah.
way, if Wasp plays her green,
Oh. Yeah, that's right, but
yeah,
I just saw that I mean, yeah, she Wasp has her kinetic pulse as well. So she can push adjacent enemy units up to 3 spaces. So she can just annoy the snake if she walks up right up to Wasp and goes nearby. So that's a lot of actually that was quite a good move there. Because now they can't really pressure the minion the push right now, but they can at least, I mean, Tiger Claw can take 1 minion at least, but probably 2. And Wasp is in a real good spot there to deny the minion. It's just a question on if the red team now tries to collapse onto Wasp and then kill the minions. Because that could happen as well.
I think if you're red team, you're solely focused on these minion kills and just trying to figure out how to guarantee these last 2 kills.
Yeah. So Aryan does not have enough movement for... but he's... I think... Yeah, it's still radius 2, so Aryan can just walk up 2 spaces with his blue card, then range attack the minion and melee the heavy. Because...
Yes, and then he goes into the same yes, and then Wasp is not within range of the green if he does that.
Yeah.
So does she move a step forward to be in range to deny Aryan, but then now
Zagatha is
she's
not
out
in
of
range.
range? Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how this plays out, but that could be that would be the winning move there, probably, because I mean blue team has to kill at least 1 minion now, because otherwise at the end of round they lose the game. So yeah. Okay, triple initiative taken for Wasp. She really wants to go first. And
Oh wow, +1 range. Okay, so this changes a lot of things here.
oh, +1 range. Yeah, and Wasp
Zagatha, yeah.
and Wasp took put away her green. She upgraded her green to tier 3 and got the pull on her green now. So she can no longer prevent range attacks.
I'm not sure why she did that.
Yeah, me neither. But she has radius 2 on all of them, so that was a misconception of mine, that she had 3 radius. But yeah, the range on Zagatha is was a good choice there.
Yeah, I think if you're Wasp, you get the radius upgrade. You don't really care about any card. You just want to make sure this green that cancels range attacks lands.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why she goes for this alternate green upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not
Now
quite sure.
now Zargotha can just walk 2 spaces and kill this minion.
Yeah. And Iron can just stand somewhere and then kill the heavy minion. He doesn't even need to be next to it because he doesn't want to go first on that turn.
I wonder if she. So it's very unlikely that the red team actually knows that she no longer has her green that cancels range attacks.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she upgraded that, knowing that they're probably still worried about her green that cancels attacks.
Yeah.
And so now it's still threatening them, and she doesn't even have to use it.
Yeah. And what's also happening is that now she can pull enemies and maybe prevent Iron from last hitting that heavy. Okay, so we see a boomerang and the attack
she's
red
gonna
card on things.
she's gonna kill a minion.
Yeah.
Tiger Claw's gonna kill a minion.
A Tiger Claw used his red card to kill a minion, which is interesting because he could have used his gold, but he probably wants the high initiative, and now he does not need that, so it's fine. Oh. Okay, I hope Iron is not planning on teleporting to the blue minion because that would deny the.
No, I think he's just moving 2 spaces.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. But Wasp used her red card to move.
Just to move. Okay. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, many attack cards here played just for movement. So next up is the snake. He still has her petrifying stare, so but she will most probably just walk 2 spaces or 3 spaces even.
Well, she has to. She can't just walk, or she can't walk 3 spaces, because the way her red works is she has to attack the farthest unit available.
Yeah.
So she needs to make sure she positions herself so that Wasp is not the nearest or the farthest available target.
Yeah, and she has a range. Yeah, she has a range upgrade, so now she can hit the minion. That's no problem.
Yeah, and then so I think Arian walks 1 space, doesn't even really need to.
Yeah.
And this should be game over.
Yeah, he's going safe. He's just going as far away from the enemy heroes as he can. And then I wonder if they can win. If they can take this turn. I'm not sure if Zagatha is faster than Aryan.
She is. She went 2 initiative.
Ah, yeah.
Arian only went 1. So at the most they would be tied.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Zagatha goes first with her 10. No, actually, Wasp goes first, kills a minion. Does not really matter, but yep, that's GG. That's a win for red team. Slowly and steadily. Safe played, not given up any kills there. So yeah, that's I mean, they positioned themselves most of the time in a very good way and made sure not to die and to threaten minions.
Yeah, not only did they make sure not to die, they made sure to threaten
Yeah, and
lots of
yeah,
of kills. And I think blue team was maybe too worried about dying. And I understand Arian and Zargatha are both very scary heroes,
yeah,
especially when they're right next to you.
yeah,
But you can't win games of guards if you're afraid to die.
yeah,
It's it's going to happen sometimes, and it's not the end of the world, right? You have respawn tokens for a reason.
yeah,
You can see in this game, both teams didn't lose any respawn tokens.
yeah. And if Aryan would have gone for the minion kill there, they would have lost a respawn token, but they would have won one round earlier. So, but I mean, they still pulled it off. That was a very good game there.
Yeah, they didn't have to take any risk there. They
Yeah,
were in such a strong position. It was the blue team that needed to take chances and be aggressive. And I see this a lot where we go into the final push and you're behind on minions and you think, oh, I got to catch up on minions, so we have to kill minions. But if you're just trading attacks, trading minion kills, and you're never going to catch up, you need to force the enemy team to react to what you're doing.
so I think we can hop right into the game room and ask the players what they think about the game. Hello, really beautiful game you played there.
Hey, thank you. It was this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so maybe red team first. What are your thoughts on that game?
Well, we ended up getting an early lead. I believe Tiger Claw was unable to get a minion on the first round, which certainly hurts as far as leveling up's concerned. Although, Tiger Claw then went and did Tiger Claw things and leveled up a whole bunch after that, so I don't know if it really hurt him all that
So,
much.
not only did he level up, but he also prevented Arian from leveling up
Yeah,
Yeah, I
with
was really
with it
sad
with
about that.
yeah with the stolen money. So yeah, he did end up paying that back. But
Yeah.
it was interesting. So going into that final wave, and this is for the blue team, when you had it was before the final push. You had the heavy minion on the beach, and I was discussing whether you were going to actually kill the heavy minion or not. Because if you kill that heavy minion, you go into the final push of the game down an attack.
Right,
And
and
you
that, yeah, good.
yeah, you had I think it was a 3-1 minion lead on that beach, and just threatening that final minion kill caused the red team to start to position toward the next wave. So I was thinking maybe that was just a mind game that you were playing to get them out of the zone, and then that way you would just position to the next final push and get ready and let the wave push naturally. But you end up actually killing the heavy and going into that final wave down an attack. What was the thought process there?
There wasn't one, so you're absolutely right. Should have let the mind game go, right, and then been ready with two attacks in the next wave. That's what we should have done, and then we would have been even right now, right? My other misplay was playing my red first here. That was unintentional. I intended to get somewhere close with the blue, and I swapped into manipulate matter, hopefully to move Sargatha out of range of the blue.
okay. I mean, it's most of the time very hard to see when you're playing the game what the overall best move would be. So I think
Sure.
no one can blame you for playing that red card there. And yeah, and for Aryan, we thought he would just kill the one minion with his gold card there in last round, because that would have led to the minions pushing. But then he just moved with his red card, and even the Twitch chat was like, "Whoa, what happened there?" And yeah, but you all calculated that well because you didn't want to give up the kill, I think.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. I most certainly would have died if I had shot the one minion with the red card. And so I was very tempted to try to kill both, but the initiative token at the time was on blue team. So even if we had tied at initiative, although I don't think we would have, because I think at the time maybe Wasp had more initiative. But anyways, if we were tied at initiative, the coin was on blue team's side, so I wasn't going to be able to get the yellow off before getting killed. So I elected to move instead.
Yeah, I mean it worked
Yeah.
out quite nicely.
Yeah, that is what we noticed after, because we were all quite puzzled. And then I did see that Wasp had 2 initiative items, so she would have gotten her gold off before you and
Yeah.
had prevented you from killing the minion. But
Yeah.
at the same time, if she does that, then that's a minion she's not killing with her gold. So was that worth dying? Because you're only giving up 1 respawn token at that point. You still get a minion kill, and you keep Wasp from killing a minion. So it's like you killed 2 minions.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
I think she gets like 4 coins at that point in time, though.
yeah,
only 3, but
yeah,
yeah.
it would have been 4 because he won assist gold.
Right,
So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was still a very, very nice game there, and it's like you calculated that well enough to work it out even with not killing that minion. So
because we went into that round at a big advantage anyways, I figured if I just played it safe and ran away and killed one, I mean, I didn't run through all of the different possibilities in my head, but I figured because we only had 2 left to kill, we had a pretty good shot of just pushing through.
yeah.
So my biggest misplay, I think, was turn 2, where I moved here, and then you countered me perfectly there. I really should have just went there.
Yeah, that's. I mean, positioning with Tiger Claw is can sometimes be really hard. So I think that's.
As soon as he moved there, it dawned on me that it was literally one space off from where I should have been, and then I wouldn't have been denied a CS, or I could have golded it. Like I would have had options at least.
Although by moving later than you in that round, I think I had some pretty good options. No matter where you had moved to, I could position myself in such a way that I was safe from your gold.
Yeah, but the thing is, and not still threaten a minion.
Fair enough, yeah.
That was the problem that I did. I set you up where you could be safe for my gold and threaten a minion. If I had done this, you'd have to choose.
Right.
You could have did this, which is fine, because then at least you're not,
Yeah.
At any point, did you guys, blue team, think like, oh, we're really behind on this, we need to be more aggressive? Because you never seemed to try to force the red team to react to what you were doing. You always just seemed to be trying to play catch up.
For me, I felt behind as soon as I killed the mega minion and realized the mistake. That's when I realized we were behind on that final wave.
Yeah, I felt behind from this moment up until I was able to steal a coin and move into a better position, which gave me a net 2, denied a level, got me 2. Like that right there caught me up. And yeah, I think if we had not killed the mega minion, I think my mind was too much in long game mode, where that would have been the ideal play to do for more net gold. But in a short game, it should have been all about entering that final wave with an extra attack.
I mean, I just want to bring you to the Twitch comments, and they like the game a lot. So there was some discussion in the Twitch chat, and they said you did a really great job. So just to let you know that your plays were appreciated.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
It was a very fun game to watch. I'm sure it was equally as fun to play.
And many thanks for your thoughts on that.
Yeah, thank you. And we look forward to the next one.
Yeah, thanks for the game, guys.
Great game.
Good game.
So that's that for this game. Thank you all for watching, and make sure to join if you want to play this awesome game. Just make sure to join the Discord and maybe check out the Kickstarter, or follow on Twitch so you don't miss any games coming up, because there will be a lot of games upcoming in the next days. And good night, good day, where you are at the moment. But that's that from me.